So this is Wednesday, 15th of July, which is today. I'm going to be doing a breakdown of what I'm looking for going into today, starting off on DXY, which is a dollar index. So first things first, I need to understand on a fundamental level, price is only ever moving for two reasons. It's moving to take out old highs and lows to the left, like this, taking out highs, pushing up, taking out highs, going low, taking lows, taking highs, pulling back, taking lows. So it's either moving to take highs and lows in the form of liquidity, or it's rebalancing price, which basically means if we look at this candle here, there's aggressive selling in this candle, and this candle's low, this wick just here in this candle, and this candle wick's high, they don't meet. So this space within these candles is what's known as fair value gaps or imbalances in price. So that's the other reason price moves. It moves to fill these gaps in price and take highs and lows. And so we can obviously monitor to see what happens at these levels. But that's the main reason that price is moving. It's always moving for liquidity. So it's either moving to liquidity in the form of imbalances like this and like this, or it's moving to take out old highs and lows. So when I'm looking at the dollar index now, I can see that we've got all these stacked lows down the bottom here, and we've taken this high here. So what I'm seeing this as is we've taken this high out and we've now sold off, and we've created all these equal lows just here. So this for me is the next area that price wants to draw to. So that's my idea on that time frame, on the daily, on the dollar index. So now when I'm seeing that, when I'm then looking to trade the Forex pairs, so look, Euro USD, GU, NZD USD, etc., I want that to be in aligned with what I'm seeing on the dollar index. So DXY, which is this, and EU, GU, NU, and AU, they're inversely correlated. So what that means is, if this is looking bearish, then all these assets are looking bullish, or should be looking bullish. So if this is looking to go down, these assets should be looking to go up. So if I just show you what I mean, so you can see how these lows here are these highs here. So we're looking for this to trade up into those highs, and we're looking for DXY to trade down into those lows. So in terms of narrative, we're expecting the dollar, the US dollar, to be weak today and take these lows out. So then when I'm then analysing the Forex pairs, I'm basically looking for signs that we can expand up into those areas of liquidity. So the first thing I see this morning when we come to the charts, if we have a look at Monday this week took out Wednesday from last week, whereas on GU we didn't. So that's the first sign that price might want to reverse and go higher. So notice how Monday on GBP USD didn't take Wednesday's low, whereas on Euro USD we did. So there's the first stage SMT. I'm going to teach you all this stuff in the YouTube series that I'm basically building at a minute. But so there's a first stage SMT. We then get a second stage SMT because Tuesday, yesterday, did not take out Monday's low on Euro USD, but on GBP USD you can see that we did take out that low. So that's what's known as a two-stage SMT, and it's actually what's called a strength switch. So this was previously weaker because we took the low out. So this was previously weaker to the downside because we took this low out, whereas on GBP USD we didn't. So when we then get this, where this was weaker and then it switches momentarily stronger at the area reversal, that means this is higher probability that all assets that are correlated, so EU, GU, etc., they're all going to reach the same draw on liquidity, which is this high. So that's that narrative in place for me on the higher time frame. So I'm expecting all these assets to trade up into this high, or at least these highs today, and I'll probably be looking to take a position on NZD USD because it's the strongest from yesterday's close. So if you look at this didn't quite close above here or here, neither did this didn't close above here, whereas on NZD USD we get a full body closure above Monday's high. So this is the strongest asset to the upside, so this is more than likely the asset that I'll look to trade long on. So just a little bit of logic in that, breaking it down there for you. I appreciate some of the stuff's probably quite complex, but this is what I'm basically building into the YouTube stuff that I'm doing. The first lesson will be out this weekend, which I'm working on right now, so just something I'm working on here, just a little sneak peek for you. But yeah, so that's the Forex pairs done. The other thing that I'm potentially interested in is US 30 to the upside as well, and exact same process. So I'm looking at candle closures, and have we got SMT with our candle closures to indicate that this is a high probability candle to trade away from. So if we look at US 30 here, you can see that we've taken out Wednesday's low and we've failed to close below it. We've had an aggressive push back up into the range, and on US 2000 we haven't taken that low out. So you see that there, taken a low, hasn't taken a low, taken a low, hasn't taken a low. That paired with the fact that these other assets are looking like they want to expand as well. Obviously NQ's already started to expand today. We've got all this liquidity resting above the marketplace. Same on here. We've got a wickless candle. We've got this candle high here as well that we could potentially take out. So all these assets to me are looking bullish. And this is how I break the markets down every single morning. This is exactly the sort of things that I'm looking for. I look for the higher time frame candle closures. I look for S&T with those candles where possible. And then the simple part is the entry. Most of my work is done on the daily time frame. If this is clear, then all I'm looking for is my entry signal on the lower time frame, which is basically a case of waiting to see if we run out Asia lows in London, and then basically get SMT with our entry signal here to get in long, and then target the highs one by one. So that's what we're looking for. I'm waiting for this to basically happen now. Come down in here, get our inversion, entry, stop loss, target. Same on NZD USD. We've gone to work on a higher time frame now. All I'm waiting for, set my alerts here. So once we sweep this low, if we do sweep below, which is looking like we're going to, I'll then basically wait to see if we get our confirmations, entry, stop loss, target. People overcomplicate trading. I've done that for many years, and this is the easiest, simplest, and probably the most high probability way that I've found to trade. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit of insight. Like I said, there's some complex stuff that I covered there. However, the YouTube series that I'm building will help you guys out.